Yo, welcome to TeamViza TV interview series season 2. I am your host, IPW. I want to take this time to thank all my sponsors for making this project possible. Big respects to Geo Designs, Army Clothing, Lala Closet, the Royal Family, Vision of Companies, Hakim Graphic Designs, Inner Sandams Entertainment, and Shimelicious Pizza. Now, on set, we have artists come all the way from Point 14. This artist is not an ordinary artist, right? So let's welcome the TeamViza interview series, Season 2, Episode 5, the guy they call Shaka Pro. Yeah. What do you think is? Let me pause this music right now. I will catch what you say from beginning now. What's your mood like right now?
Right now, I'm a little tired. I was in the studio all day. I really work to do. But right now, I like these kind of interviews and things now. But I like to express myself.
So that TV show, what your mood was like?
I was falling all for a while. I see my boy Blacks here the other day too.
Yeah, big up Blacks one time.
There's a nice little opportunity here too.
Get you everywhere. Get you everywhere. Shaka Pro. I'll ask all my artists and let me go back into the archives.
Yeah.
Where Shaka Pro come from? School represent.
Alright, well I grew up Point my whole life. I think it's 1 year I lived Princetown and I didn't get married, but I moved back down Point. So I grew up in Point. I went primary school. I started off at Ash there. And then I transferred to Vancouver RC.
Well.
And why?
Big up Vancouver RC one time now.
After that I passed for Irie High School in Separia. I think it's a brother or sister school to NAPS or something, so I ended up doing A-levels in Inter. After I went UTT. So basically my school life there.
The school life?
Yeah.
So you were in Point 14, right? Where you originally come from?
I live all Point there.
No, give us the birthplace,
Birthplace, right? I can't remember that baby.
You know what I mean?
But my mother them tell me, I think I start off in New Village.
The New Village?
Yeah.
Big up New Village, same way,
then
man. It's full of talent.
Then we moved to Radio that is up by Lakeview side.
Right.
Yeah, down that side then I live my most of my life. Then we back to New Village now.
Okay. Yeah. So you're residing in New Village presently?
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Alright. Shaka Pro?
Yeah.
Let me go into the music.
Yeah.
What made you realize you had a passion for music?
Well, I just play the keyboard now.
Okay.
There's a keyboard, as a musician. But I never really had much things to play keyboard for.
Okay.
So it was just there, that talent was just there. And I was working in the ambulance, so I was an EMT. Yeah, going and pick up patients.
That big boy out there.
It was. Yeah, so I was working in the ambulance now, and then I started to get frustrated there, but I started to feel the pressure, the management and all them people were calling ambulance after 2 in the morning for headache and thing.
Right.
You know, them things started to get them after a while. It had some real bad experiences, real dread experiences with men who hit bus open and all kind of.
You want to share one? This one?
Yeah, that call I went on with. I think that was in Demos. I was all on news and thing too. I was in Demos. A man was offloading some steel off of some truck. And some heavy steel. Steel slip off. It me, bust with him and neck. Body, everything outside.
He live?
No, man going through.
Going through?
Yeah, that is the day.
Yeah.
The real light to that work too, boy. But I started feeling pressure right after a while, so I say, boy, what I could do, boy, my wife, she's my wife now. She and all those seeing like little changes that man have. I was starting to get a little, little vexed fast and easily irritated and things because of our pressure. And she and all, she tell me lead her work. So I say, you mad? Like money there. She said, nah, lead the work. But I said to do what? She said, but ain't gifted. All that time I was around Joshua Kelly. Big up my boy Kelly Beats. There is when he used to produce for gospel and thing. So I was always around him. I used to play keyboard for him and thing, for some of his beats and thing. And I was just around him and I think I did buy a laptop from him. I tell him I wanted to start producing and thing. And he said me for a very cheap price. I said I get you there. And when I did the work now, all I had was a laptop, and that was it. So I start off making like very small beats practicing. I was using some of my version and I was guinea pig. With the little equipment I had, a little small.
So you're practicing on the version?
Yeah. And I started getting better and I started producing gospel now. And now I make my name in gospel. I could safely say one of the highlight producers in gospel music. But I find gospel a little small, so I spreading my wings.
Meaning?
Spreading my wings. I'm doing music on the whole.
Soca, hip hop,
everything.
Trinidad.
I ain't gonna say Trinidad because I the same too as an artist too, right? And my message is more positive thing.
Right.
Not necessarily gospel, but positive vibes, put on the gun, little unity and love and thing. So they're my vibes there. And it can be a kind of contradict who I am if I do them thing. Right? Me say not to know, me supporting the Trinidad and thing because I have good brethren in the Trinidad. Right? Big up to them. But in terms of my career, and those are my message and my audience and stuff like that. They go look at me as double standard now.
Right.
And I ready for all I would talk and thing too.
So, the word positive, when we exclude the word positive, when they mean message, what Shaka Pro meant?
My message, boy? As a man, I like to speak to the youths and right? The other day, the song Pick It Up that right? Where you see the video and thing for. That song is not for like church people and thing. Even though yes, I talk about church and thing in it, but it's not for church people. I do that music video down Clifton, and you see all the little bike men and all of them. All of them, none of them, nobody in that video was Christians. Nobody dancers, nobody. Right? I was the only Christian, and the man was with the camera and thing. And them fellas and them, they're watching my vibes, they're listening to the song, the thing. I think some days after, my brethren will just be on them, like with them money block and thing, call me, say, bro, yo, what's going on? What you doing there? I really appreciate what you doing. One of them youth men and them, like, he say he listening to your song, he was there in the video watching the whole vibes and he never know Christianity has so much of vibes. And he say, boy, it's not about the shirt and tie and everything is our Bible and
the Bible and
Christianity it are vibes too.
I watch the video, I love the video.
Yeah, the videos but the Christianity have vibes. And everything is our preach and our thing and Christianity is normal people, you just believe in Christ Jesus. Right? But the only difference now is that you just have to be a positive influence. That is it.
And the same song you're talking about, pick it up. How the whole concept about this whole song talking about? Pick it up.
As my brother, I is the only one in my family who's a Christian. Only one. In terms of my cousins, uncle, everybody, only one. My grandfather the other day, he was the other only one too. But I'm the only one now. But I was talking to my brother. My brother is a big DJ out there. Big up my brother, DJ King.
Yeah.
A big DJ out there. I talking to him all day, boy. I see, but he want to start to come to church and thing, because he started to see hard times in life and thing. I said, come to church for me, go provide something for you.
Take him on.
Yeah. And you just show him more like how it does look to people outside now. How Christianity does look, how church just look. It look like, you can't do this, you can't do that. You can't say this, you can't go there, you can't drink this, you can't eat that, and things like that. And it have a big difference, boy. It have a very big difference between church and Christianity.
Right.
It have a fine line between church and Christianity. You just have to understand what that line is and it's safe. The fine line is Jesus. Boy. If you are Jesus, you're safe. Right? So we pick it up now. From here, how my brother was explaining how Christianity does look from the outside and thing. I realized, well, now people have it real. I mean, I understand it because that's what they just portray now. But at the end of the day, that is not what Christianity is about. And the song Pick Up Christianity, it's a vibe. If you listen to the lyrics, so brother pick it up, Christianity a normal thing, it's a vibe you bring, brother pick it up. Yeah, we bringing in a positive vibe, not a bad man thing, pick it up. Yeah, be like Samson, as a man in the Bible, a strong man.
Pick it up.
Yeah, pick it up. Pick up Christianity is normal, it's a normal scene, it's a real cool vibes, everybody can have fun. You know, sit down in a church whole day and thing is real, you can have fun, you're a human being. Right, so that is my concept of the song. And I was just trying to encourage youth and them. Yeah, it's a nice things out there too. But just make sure that you have Jesus. You can enjoy life, but just have him in your life still now, if you understand what I mean.
I like your vibes.
Yeah.
But say, as a gospel artist, right? Do you consider yourself being a gospel artist?
No, I'm not a gospel artist. Right? That could cause a real bacchanal because around and others as plays and deal with a lot of gospel artists and with gospel stations and all them things. But I am not a gospel artist because from the time you hear gospel artist, you're thinking church, you're thinking this and like for Christians.
Yeah.
But
Sports Day, the Hot Sun Sunday.
But me, I is a Christian. But my message is not for Christians, if you understand what I mean.
Right.
My message is for the people who
not
lost,
safe.
who have no hope, who have no purpose in life and things now, but that's what my message is for. I can't, it makes it, who the hospital is for?
Sick.
Right. So why preaching to the people who already heal and their life going good? You understand what I mean? So they're my vibes there.
You break it down to me for that kind of different level too.
Yeah, real too. I'm trying to be as real as possible.
But who's somebody like beside yourself who doing like gospel music that you look up to? In the music industry today?
Gospel music. There are two people in particular. My boy Blessed Messenger is one who real I know if you're familiar with it.
He does move with the royal family?
No. I J Prince.
J Prince?
Yeah. That next brother of mine too. But Blessed Messenger, he's a man, he real big in the gospel, real big. But he well, okay, I could talk for me.
Right.
He don't treat me, because when I wasn't anybody, I was a nobody, and I just think the man treat me like a human being. Like, treat me like he would treat anybody with respect, with love and thing now. And I'll give him props for that because he really encouraged me from when I was a babe in the music until
he is now.
And the man still pushing me. So I gave him that props.
Right.
And our next man is Joe Vuitton.
Big up Joe Vuitton, same way.
Alright, brother.
Well, I want to get in this argument with Joe Vuitton.
I
want to get in this argument with Joe Vuitton. But I'm going to make it long.
Yeah.
Because the next is about Shaka Pro.
Yeah.
Right? Joe Vuitton. Let's see what Joe Vuitton, boy. Considering music back then and considering music now.
Okay, so me and the man was real talk. I'm a real virgin now. Right? I really didn't know much about Joe Vuitton until I hear that he's singing positive. To be honest, I hear his songs on him, but I didn't know about him. My brother ended up telling me this thing, he say, no, a Trinidad artist singing positive. No, I say, see who's that waiting, what you waiting, I search him up and say, well, I know the man's songs, but thing. So then I ended up getting on to him. I say, I just wanted to do one song with him now. Just to kind of give him a little encouragement, any positive and thing. And he ended up coming through and we ended up talking before we started work, you real talk before you work. And the man, he know that boy, in that Trinidad vibes, boy, he used to live what he sing, basically. He just offer no vibes, entertainment by the man. He was that too, but he used to live what he sing, and because he used to live what he sing, he had plenty darkness in his life and thing now. And they were starting to get to him and like how he brethren rebel and them dead and thing. That kind of vibes kind of shake him up and make him
cut it across.
Yeah.
Was he fearful for his life after the statement he make? Put it to the whole rebel scene and whoever.
Nah.
That is why he decided to go to gospel music.
Nah. It's more that he eyes open to life. Right? It has more to life than the badness. That's from what I get from when I was talking to him. More to life than the badness, and he cannot say it and all it, and you know life the other day he was talking about it could like them badness thing could only it is just do good. Right? In terms of it's gain traction, in terms of listeners, followers and things like that.
Like musically.
Yeah. And fans and things, it will do good. But to go only reach so far now. Right? Because when you get old, you can sing badness still.
Right, true.
When you are grandchildren and things, it will be see. So, that's why you see plenty of people who start off singing badness, just transition into singing this normal stuff now. Right? You don't have to be positive, but this normal stuff you see them branching off into. And it's like generally eyes open up to see that it has more to life than what we see in here. And when you really do your research and thing, man get to realize, boy, you have to make a change before.
Let go of badness.
Yeah, before some happen to you, before the same life you living turn around on him now, boy.
Right.
So, okay, you have a little youth there to all of that, help him to live long to see
because
get old and
that same change that you're speaking about with Joe Vuitton is concerned, right?
Yeah.
I believe that was Rebel stepping before he passed away. Yeah.
I even know that.
Because familiar with Rebel. Because that's certain things that circulating right now on social media where you hear him speak about, and then he got certain music lately before he passed away. Where, like this song he sing I'm getting older.
Yeah, I think I hear that one here.
Right, you understand? And you were singing his song here, that's an example for the youths and no, he really get to push that song as you wanted because you want pass away and everything. So as the saying goes, sometimes when you're weak and they're about to make that change, they will just come and pick it. You know what I mean?
I know plenty of people like that when they're thinking about it before they make that decision.
Now you never be more busy in your life because you don't know you could turn your life that's certain type of way already. Yeah. See the soul there, I know what he to change. I going to manifest myself in a different way towards he right now.
Yeah.
Because I believe if Rebel was alive today, he would not be on the type of music he was on when he now was. Yeah. He don't understand the market. He don't understand the industry. You understand? And then now he don't make himself in a sense like artistic in a way like if he sing something, you tell him watch him as no negative vibes now. You have it in him.
You have it in him. Yeah. If there's one thing, I could get Jackie jacket boy. Them fellas and them had the youth on the fingertips boy.
Right.
Had them.
This generation,
so now it's ready to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Right.
So
actually bad artists come to Shaka Pro to work with you. Like for instance, Mess Boss, let me say whoever singing the badness to the collaboration. Would they do it?
I would do it,
Why?
But it have a but.
What is it but?
Let Shaka Pro be the only producer or artist I work with. That the first, okay, that would be a first positive song. It could be the only one, It could be the only one, but let that be your first. If you're on badness, right? You could have song with my, but I don't mind featuring and stuff like that. But let that be first or the only positive song.
But if on this song, as you mentioned earlier, you know, speaking of camera, I tell you, your own studio located in San Fernando, right?
Yeah.
Let me say, alright, Prince Wally call him, Shaka Pro. Our hook and a verse. In your studio, you do the hook and the verse. And they email it to him, which the upper side. When they get back the whole structure of the song now,
It's so mess.
it's different. Something
It's
else.
1649.
You go in positive and he go in negative.
Yeah.
How would you deal with something like that?
Well, at the end of the day, I can't control what direction the breeze blowing. Right? So, but, there is one thing, the breeze can blow me down. Think about it. If I sing my positive thing, my clean lyrics and thing, and he sing whatever thing, you will still see the difference. You will see the contrast. Right? So nobody can pinpoint man and say, oh, I sing in badness. Because when you listen to the end, something else. Right? When you listen to that he vibes. But I ain't see no problem in that.
Because it's an artist who's actually do that.
Yeah,
you know
I see that already.
Yeah. There's access to do a verse and a chorus or whatever. When you do yours and you send it for them, some of them just come on the same track, dissing you.
Yeah.
No, I
never see that.
I be real too.
I never see that.
Never see that one?
No, I never see that.
Probably reached that in that big wide way. But it's an artist who you do that song. I do like you for whatever reason. But I ain't sure that.
You set me up.
We happen to do our song that say, you go in the studio, you record your verse, whatever. You send it to my producer, elsewhere. And I jump on the same track, listen to you. When they come together now, the viewers listeners now come like you. No, listen for peace and I.
With me now, I try to sing on other people's beats and things. I just produce all my thing. I that producer. Right? I try to sing on other people's thing, but what I realize with me, because I have people following me, I have my audience and stuff like that. So like when it's a full Shaka Pro song, they would prefer that rather than me singing on a next man thing now. So I try to be wise with that too. So even if somebody give me that kind of request, I have to be, thinking about the people that support him. I don't want to just lose more people now.
Yeah, first I go live with as an artist, they all do the e-game. The way you do it and management and everything. The name Shaka Pro, what does it come about?
The first one name was Shaka. What was when I was in
You want to laugh in it?
When I was doing the levels, but I had me and my brethren and them. That is when I now started dabble in the little fruity loops and thing. And my partner, I have a partner named Kerry West. He used to call himself Kerry West as an alternate name for Kanye West now.
Right.
My next brethren, he is Shay. You know Shay? He used to call, he looked like Eminem. He used to call him Slim Shay. Slim Shay or something. Me now, I don't know how the hell them end up they thinking that I looking like Waka Flocka. So them name me Shaka Flocka.
Yeah. Just say a smaller version to Waka Flocka. Yeah, a smaller version. You know that big size.
Yeah. So I take the name Shaka. And I'm doing production obviously, so I just put the name Pro, this short for productions, and I just say I'll go Shaka Pro.
Right.
That was it.
What's your name? Shaka Pro come about. One of the songs we have here, Good Over Evil featuring Joel Ramsey. Concept about this song, and why did they put Joel Ramsey as a feature?
I never write this song. But I write most of my songs, but this brethren of mine, I'm a writer brethren. He's a songwriter as well, and that same beat is what our next producer sent money. Right, big up God's in it. There's my next gospel, a big gospel producer, and he gave me. He ended up sending him that beat, and he said, "Do some on it now." I said, "Alright, you trust me, boy?" So I listening to the beat, I find the beat with bad and things. Say, but all that time I am producing, I am making beats. And mixing, mastering, doing my thing. I wasn't thinking about singing and writing song and thing at that moment. And I said I want some help, but because my brain nutty. And I hit up my brethren. I say write a song for man. he come up with the concept. But good over evil speaks for itself.
Right.
Right, so it already have no big set of explanation to try to explain this song and the concept and things. Good over evil. Yeah.
So, Shaka Pro, Kurt Franklin. 1 to 10.
Rate him? My honest opinion. I don't man I read and straightforward.
How go you do think?
You want me to be technical or straightforward?
Be Shaka Pro.
Shaka Pro, alright. I technical. In terms of arrangement, yeah, skill I can give him an 8. In terms of the overall sound and vibes and thing, I know my vibes. So I give him a 2 for that. Right? But I gave him 10 for marketing and management and all the business side of it now. I gave him a 10 for that.
Zebulon.
Zebulon.
You know what's again? Zebulon. When you sing who sing this song? I want to know. No one reading in the ghetto.
Oh, I am.
Excuse me, the artist if I call it wrong.
Nah, that's not Zebulon, but I forget his name, boy. I forget his man, it is.
You have a kind of Egyptian kind of style, kind
I
of.
get here.
You do the person.
I get here 10, boy.
You do the person. You have a kind of Egyptian kind of.
Yeah.
The Prophet Marshall, them sing already on some. See those the little bridge.
What's his name again, man?
No, Nigerian knows.
Oh, no, that's positive, right?
Positive.
Yeah. Positive, yeah.
Yeah,
I think another song.
Positive.
Positive? Yeah, so, yeah. I gave him a 9. A 9. Yeah, I gave him a 9.
Right.
Yeah.
This video I see you have here with Shaka. You want
one by one.
One by one. I put out the credentials, I put out the thing on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, now that. You rate it?
They know the whole video.
Oh, the whole video?
Yeah.
That one day, there's our old brethren, man. We in Lincoln again. For many reasons, but
I brethren, I do a music video together.
I just say it was because we in brethren now.
Go in, you will and you.
No,
on the side.
not that. I ain't wanna become my manager. I can't be good.
Big up Kevin, same time.
I can't talk about that. I can't talk about that.
Right.
But you just had some stuff that, but not stuff, plenty things that
wasn't
take
really
place and
clicking
we just say not busting up. But you know, no hate in it here and no love loss and thing. You know, it's good to for certain situations love people from a distance.
Feed them with a long spoon.
Yeah, that kind of vibe.
So like a kind of serious kind of.
Yes. Anyway.
Serious kind of.
But that was my first tune.
I watch in your catalog your music. You have real music?
With that, well, see what I had that real old thing.
Old thing?
For the year 2020, I posted a video on Instagram the other day. I just released songs that I produced, 34. Right, that I produced. And that's a big number. A real big number locally. Right, for a producer. These are my personal songs. I have like about 8 or 9 released. Right? But in terms of total produced, I do probably like 50 something for the year 2020.
Like producing?
Yeah, producing.
As I mentioned here, this is old stuff with his
A real old thing. I can't remember last time I released a song.
It was when, the last thing is when you upload something to viewers.
Yeah. But right now, I signed 2 artists. Right? I could call one because this one confirmed. The second one is
female?
Yeah, female. Yeah.
I say posted on the IG.
She different than us.
Gospel.
She artist.
Gospel.
She singing about everything. Like
so she could go Trinidad too?
No, not Trinidad. She singing Trinidad, but she sing one the other day. She was on any studio the other day, but I hear she's talking about Mach 19 and M16 and thing, but when she twisted now, she says she guns is love now, boy. I say, what? But she real different,
Do you think Trinidad, do you believe Trinidad music will be the next genre music? It will always fall under the dancehall category.
I wouldn't say Trinidad is a genre. Dancehall is a genre. But Trinidad carrying dancehall in Trinidad right now. Right?
But on a different level.
On a different level, because if it's one thing they put Trinidad put Trinidad on the map in music.
What is soca?
Soca?
So you're saying Trinidad put Trinidad on the map more than soca?
Yeah.
You
Right
sure,
now,
boy?
no. Like these days, presently.
Overall, soca will give you. Still.
Okay, that's my opinion. My opinion.
No, I had somebody come and told the same thing.
Because right now, soca, okay, when you think about it, right, technical, when you think about it, soca is only for about 2-3 months. After Christmas, you hear soca playing until Carnival, a little probably like 3-4 weeks after Carnival done. After that is whatever genre now. So you hear in between and stuff like that, or I talk about the radio, you hear it, like, for certain occasions, little segments and stuff like that. But you see, last year was dancehall take over.
Conquer the whole
take over the radio, boy. Take over everything. Social media, radio, everything. iTunes, Spotify, especially I talk more locally now. Dancehall take the cake. I got dancehall, man. Right? I just produce right now strictly dancehall and Afro. Right? If somebody come with a little soca, I might do it now and then and thing, but I like dancehall, man. I really like my dancehall. So dancehall right now locally is take over soca. I could safely say that. From somebody who feeding the music. Yeah.
And Shaka Pro, as I mentioned, in producing, right? The establishment for producing located in
Sanford. Where the studio is?
At the Shaka Pro.
Shaka Pro.
Own studio.
The technical is a collaboration with some of my business partners on them, and we come together and collaborate and you put together a studio. And I am a part of a strong part of the whole business now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So the TeamViza TV happen to recommend an artist. What the requirements will be for your studio?
My studio, well, one, because it's a professional setting, you don't have to pay payments and basically. Only if the heads on them say, here what, I have an artist, right? They ain't no cash, but we get paid for it.
Yeah.
That's how things just go sometimes now. But generally, they don't really stick with that because the business had to run for itself as well, and I had to make my money too.
If they have no cash, then go pay for it.
Not. I wouldn't say necessarily. It has happened. It's happened at times. Yeah. But requirements, well, cash, you don't really play with it.
Mixing and mastering, what's the price?
Mixing and mastering.
Shaka's Pro studio.
Mixing, mastering, just mixing and mastering alone, or just a full production?
Well, okay. Mixing and mastering first.
Mixing and mastering that by itself. So, like if somebody send my files and I have to mix and master, that is right now that's 800.
800.
Yeah.
Full production.
A full production it varies. Based on the kind of beat. Okay. Say if it's a rhythm. Say like we have I'll call like long time, like shit vibes here, romantic. Right? We have like 4, 5, 6 artists singing on that one beat.
Yeah.
I do one song and I do. That could be cheaper, that could be like varying like from about 2,000 to 3,000, somewhere around there. And if you are your own song, you are nobody on that beat and thing, you want that for you, that you're paying for the exclusivity of it, that goes 3,000 up.
No.
Yeah.
And as an artist, as a producer, do you all have a record label?
Well, Shaka Pro, yeah. Shaka Pro, yeah.
You have a record label?
Yeah.
Shaka Pro have a record
Yeah.
label. What type of artists you look for? Versatile artists? Artists who stick to one genre of music?
More versatile, but you had to start somewhere. So like with the artist that I signed the other day, she could sing anything.
Cut it across.
Yeah.
When you mention sign, contract. What is artist gaining under your contract?
So they show up with nothing, they leave in it. basically. So,
For the production.
yeah. You mean?
For the production.
Yeah.
For the studio time.
Mm-hmm.
What does artists gain in?
Well, marketing.
Marketing.
That's a big part because I don't just do music, I do like videos and a little photo editing and thing too.
Like record the music videos and stuff?
Yeah, no, I won't say music, I do not yet. Right, I get it into it. But like little promo videos, little ads and little things like that now I just be doing. And yeah, so there plenty little exposure I get in. Marketing really, I will be pushing my artists. So what I doing right now, I stepping back from the singing a little bit and I'm pushing my artists now. I'm putting shit in my place where I would give energy to push my music and taking it and I'm pushing my artists now.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's plenty marketing again there. In terms of opportunities with the management team that over me right now, plenty bookings like all over the world. COVID gonna spoil everything for me. You're supposed to be going all over the world. For the past, well, for 2020 and this year, so much of bookings we had. So all of that as well. A lot of shows, a lot of exposure experiences, real plenty things aside from the production.
So if somebody is looking on,
Yeah.
I feel they will could talk to Shaka Pro to probably be under your label, right? As I mentioned, a label under contract. Your contract consists of, if you're willing to share.
Yeah, I could talk about the things I could share. Right? The first thing is that obviously I'll be exclusively doing your music. So if you're under Shaka Pro, you can't be doing music with Shaka Pro and producing songs outside with somebody else.
Right.
So you're under Shaka Pro. You're signed to Shaka Pro.
So all producing?
Me.
Right. So basically you managing the artist same way?
Basically, yeah.
Right.
Right. So that is one. Two, in terms of the profit sharing, it varies based on the artist and what they have going for them. So with the one of the artists I have 60-40, where I have 60, gain 60 and she gain 40. The next one, well, once that confirmed, it may end up being a 50-50 or 60-40 too. It just according to what they are going for them. Like we just project in terms of we just looking in future to see how far the music might go according to like the voice, the vocal ability, the vibes they had, the appearance, everything. So it's plenty.
Royalties.
It is easy. Royalties, well, yeah, the profit sharing. Like yeah, that is like the same thing, like 60-40, 50-50, 30-70, 20-80, that matter. But it matters. It's based on the artist.
Right. Were you son a Trinidad artist?
What?
Trinidad artist.
Trinidad artist?
Who's singing the guns and violence and who you signed? But you see potential in them.
I see the potential, right? But
they're not willing to change to be on the same journey you on.
Well, that is a requirement for the label.
Okay.
Right? For the label, the requirement is that you have to be on a positive way.
Right.
Because when I say we, I mean like me and the management team of who managing me. Right? We more on influencing positivity, especially with the youth. Right? That is my vibes. So if they're not willing to go with what we direction, well, obviously we can't really sign. Yeah.
Before we close off with you, what's it take on Jaranus?
Jaranus? I'm a brother.
What do you mean, brother? Blood brother?
Nah. I'm a soldier.
Brother.
I'm a soldier. Alright?
Yeah, the WhatsApp you get message thing.
Yeah.
That kind of real.
Yeah, you just talk and thing. I real respect what he doing. Because he's a man, he understands. I have to laugh with because he understands that like it have if he's a gospel artist or you're in the gospel arena, you have to choose the audience. If you choose the audience, you could fade away real easy in gospel, being real and frank. So if you deciding to sing for church people like you jump on way for Jesus and things like that, you do that.
Do you think it will last long?
Yeah. Yeah. He will. Because he understands the industry. He understands social media. you understand the logistics or the business side of music. You understand everything, you understand? And we had a discussion the other day, and he was letting me know that he know how to make social media work for him, and he showed me how he do it, and I was like, hey, this man had the formula, boy, and I practicing it too because it working for him. If he tell the people and they move left, he will sit in a certain way, and they will move left. So he got lost, because he understand. He know he not like he just.
Give us one formula.
What's that?
Give us one formula too.
Privately. We talk.
Alright. Watch. I know you've been here for a long while.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep you here too long.
I live in right on point.
That's right.
Right here, but City Point Lab.
City Point Lab.
Yeah.
Is the opportunity? The camera. So they positive message.
Right. If it's one thing as I always tell everybody around me, tell my wife as well, I very encourage she too.
You're a family man too?
Yeah. About you too.
Yeah. So how family man, your time is vocal to your music to go family man?
I don't even know, to be honest. Because people want to know how I could sing, produce, see about my family, and live. I don't even know. It just happened.
Yes, I go.
But I feel so. I just been in the studio like today. I was there from. So this will be full day for me, like a full-time work. Say from like 8 hours, 12 hours and things I've been in studio. Just doing projects and mixing, mastering, recording, things like that. So to do that, to balance that, I had to be good way. So my message, as I just tell everybody, one, mind your business, stay out of people's business. If it's one thing I believe that everybody could do, but it's not for everybody, is to chase your dreams. Try not to make other people's dreams happen for them. You have your personal dreams, make your dreams happen.
But do this again.
Yeah.
Because we're way behind time right now.
Yeah, that's one thing.
I was studio one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Take away by
Thank God I live in right here too,
You don't know go already free like No, to view this full interview, check us out on YouTube at TeamViza TV and follow us on Instagram to get this update at TeamViza_TV to see this full interview with a guy they called Shaka Pro, episode 5, Season 2. I was asking you to come in. Jesus.